evening. Anywhere you're streaming from, you're welcome to my live. Welcome everyone. Please let's share the video. Let's make it lively. Thank you so much. Cuckoo, Audley, Rosemary, you're all welcome to the live. Please let's go ahead and share the live. Share the live and tap on the live, please. Thank you so much. So that we can comment. Let me share from here. I'm going to be sharing from here. Share the live, tap on the live. So let's start our classes this morning. You're all welcome to my live. If you're joining me for the first time, you're welcome. My name is GraceLawendhair from GraceLawendhair, as you can see. I know. Thank you. This is my glasses. Is it for long side or enough for 1 minute? I'm tired for this glasses they carry give me. I don't know which is which. Let me just respect myself and wear this one. See, this one is better. They gave me about 2 or 3 glasses. At least I can read distance from here. Okay, this is Gladys. Welcome, Gladys. Welcome, Victoria. Let's share the video, please. Welcome, Rene. Welcome, Swad. Welcome, Abukadu. Amaka, you're all welcome. Please share the video. Share the video. Share the video and tap. Let's go ahead. So today's class, we've been doing braid all this while. I've already concluded this braiding. So today I'm going to be showing you 5 good ways to end up your braiding. This is very important class. Share the video. Let's bring our students in. Let them come and see this part of it. Because we do this once every 2 months before we get this one. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing the live. Thank you so much. Look at it. All the braidings that we've done. After we finish it, I'm going to show you how to cut your extension. That will be the next thing we'll do. Then we'll call it a day. So this one, I've sectioned this hair. We fill up this hair already. Look at it. Then I've sectioned it into 5 groups because I'm going to be showing you 5 different ways we're going to be ending up the braids. So if you're here, if you're paying attention, go ahead. Let me pin these products them down. And if you're watching me from this other account, let me pin our mannequin down here. That's the mannequin. Yes, I'm pinning the mannequin down. So if you're here, if you want to get your mannequin, I've pinned my mannequin down on other accounts. So let's go ahead. Thank you so much for joining. You're all welcome to the class. If you're joining us for the first time in this class, what we do braiding. Look at all this braiding. We did it practically here. We've completed a full mannequin. Look at how we've completed a full mannequin. But today I'm going to be teaching you how to end up your braids. Look at it. When you finish your braiding, it's going to be like this. Then now, what do you do to the tips? What do you do to the tips? I'm going to show you 5 different ways to do this. Normally, when some clients come to you, they will say, oh, I don't want my hair coily. I don't want it this way. This is how I want it. So in this life now, we're going to be doing 5 different ways you can end up your coil. Share the video, please. Thank you so much. On this account that is Chigrace, please. If you know you want to order for your mannequin, this is the opportunity. There's a lot of things going on around there. Go ahead and do that. Maybe tomorrow I'll be coming live on this account so that everybody can join me on this account to purchase their product before I will take all this hair off. So now you've completed all your braids, right? So what are you going to do? I have my hot water ready. So different type. Now this first one is going to be like, oh, I have my braid on. I don't want my hair coily. I want it straight. What you have to do when you finish up the braid straight, this is the straight one. Let's assume this is the full hair. A client said, I don't want it curly, I want it straight. You're only going to dip this hair into hot water. But then, when you're doing the straight, when the client tells you that they want their hair straight, please make sure you finish your braids to the end. Make sure you finish your braid to the end because we are using this for practical in the class in order to save time. You see that when I'm braiding up, I don't braid it to the end. But if a client wants their hair straight, please try your best to finish the braids to the end. Try your possible best to finish the braids to the end. But if they don't want it straight and they want the hair with coils, what you're going to do is that you're going to leave at least a little bit of, at least from here. It depends on how they want it. Some people will want their coils from here. They will tell you, ask them first. If they don't tell you that, oh, they want it coily, but they don't tell you the length of where they want the hair up to, at least up to about 3 inches is enough to leave the extension without braiding it. So that by the time you put it under coils, you have the tips of the other ones are coily already. Thank you so much. If you're just joining, I'm seeing you all. Thank you. Share the videos, please. Share the videos. Thank you so much, Brenda. On this account, share and tap and tap. The more we tap, the more we get people into it. Normally, I do training on this class. So this is the conclusion of all we've been doing all this while. So by Monday, I'll be taking all this hair off again. Then we'll start a new class whereby we're going to start doing the techniques of our training and everything. But watch me as I do all this one. So this first one we're going to do, I'm trying to explain to you guys. So let's assume this one now is the one that you don't have to put into coils or anything. Then you just dip it into hot water. We're going to leave this aside. Then the next one we're going to do, a client come to you, they want their hair coily. We have different ways you can put the head on coils. We have it on the bending rollers. We have it with a thread. I'm going to be showing you all that on live here. We have it with a thread, and we have it as well with bending rollers, and twist. You can twist it as well. Then you can as well plait it. Yes. So now let's start with the plait first. I'll show you that when we finish all of them, we are going to dip it into hot water. Share the videos, please, while we are waiting for others to come in, because most of the students that need to come and see this, they are not here yet. Tap, 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 tap. Let's get it out. Please tap the video, tap it. I'm not seeing the love icon on this one, please. Let's see. Okay. Let's bring the volumes up. The volumes up. Go ahead and tap. Let's invite other people. Share the videos. Let's bring other people in on this process. Because when I'm doing this class, it's going to take us another 6 to 7 weeks for me to come out like this until we finish braiding, doing the whole braiding. That's why you see me coming to teach these lessons again. Yes, introduce another product. Okay, I've pinned the mannequin down. Let's go ahead and see. Go ahead and get it. You can get your mannequin head. You can get the stand as well. Let's put this one. This is another long one if you want the long one. I'm going to be interchanging it at some point. So you go ahead and get your products. So now, this one, the first one we're going to do today, now we've concluded it, is like you finish your client's hair and they want it plaited. You're going to watch this, then you see the result of everything. What you're going to do is that braid the hair up to the point whereby the client wants it. If they want pick and drop is that a client's hair, you stop where the client's hair stops. If a client's hair is short, please go ahead and you do your plait and stop it where the client's hair stops. The remaining one, you have to put it in hot water. It's called pick and drop. But then if the client's hair is long, they still want pick and drop, make sure you plait the hair up to where the hair is. If it's up to here, stop there, leave the remaining hair. Just secure it there, leave the remaining one. The remaining one, you're going to dip it in hot water. So the first one we are going to do now, watch it. The first one we're going to do is I'm going to put it in hot water as well. I hope this thing is secured. And before you go ahead and do hot water for your client, all you have to do, thank you so much, Amy, for liking the video. Thank you so much. God bless you all. Let's bring this. Yes, let's give cheers to everybody doing it. So now, if you have your client, he wants the hair plaited, yes. So we're going ahead. You're going to finish the braid, do everything all together on the braid. Section this hair in portions like this. Then you're going to plait it again. Can you see it? You're going to grab a lot of it. Watch what I'm doing. You're going to grab a lot of it like this. When you grab a lot of it like this, you're going to plait it in braids. When you plait it in braids, make sure the braid, can everybody see what I'm doing? This mannequin. Make sure the braid is secure. Look at it. You secure, make it very tight because these coils will be coming out this way. You did it. I'm going to dip this first one we're doing in hot water. Take note of everything we're doing. Tap, tap, tap. Share the videos. Share the videos. Thank you so much. you go ahead and secure it in a plait. After plaiting your braids, you go ahead and secure it in a plait. Some people will want it from here, some people will want it at the tip only. You can go ahead and do it. Let me just do it from here so that you can see the result of it. So ask the client first what they want. If they don't want the coils all the way from the middle and they only want it from the tip, start from the tip and start plaiting it like this. Bring the loads of hair. Share the video. Thank you so much and God bless you. Because now when we do this, I'm going to dip this one into hot water. Then we'll go to the next one. After we go to the next one, several minutes, I'm going to show you the result of the first one we did. Then so that we can all bring people in. Look at it. Can you see it? Plait it like this. This section, we're using it for this. But if the client wants it, you have to do it for the full hair. But I'm only sectioning this in 5 places because we are using it for practicals. I don't want to do all of them this so that we can understand where we're coming from. So now the next one, you go ahead and hold it in bunk like this. Split it into 3 and plait it together. So when you plait it, it's going to give you that special coils. Sometimes most people will not want it up to this point. Some people will want it at the tip. Some people will not want their plait. They will only want their plait halfway. When they do the plait halfway, thank you so much. God bless you. Let's share the video. Continue to share the video where we continue. And I've pinned it down. If you're watching me from this other account, I've pinned the mannequins down so you can go ahead and get your mannequin. If you want the long one, it's there. If you just click on the shop there, you can be able to access the shop and get what you want. So now let's go ahead. I'm going to plait this and finish it up to the tip. Then we'll dip it in hot water. So now, if you're going to dip a client's hair in hot water, you have to be very, very careful, especially if it's a child. If it's a child, please make sure that another person is there with you to hold on to that child. Because immediately a client shake their hair when they are putting hot water, the hot water is going to spill on their body. Don't get yourself into trouble. Health and safety, please. Before plaiting the hair in bulk, do we have necessary seal the braids, the single plait? No, there's no point. That means you're going to be doing double job. That is what I'm trying to explain to you. Most people, before plaiting it in bulk like this, most people don't want it to start all the way from here. Most people don't want it to start all the way from here. Some people want it to start from the tips. And as a beginner, if you think it's difficult for you to start from the tips and you cannot get it, use a rubber band to just secure it there and know where to start. But if you know that you're confident enough to do it, go ahead and do it. If, let's say for instance, you only want it at the tip like this. Let me lose this because today, this is what we are doing today. If you miss this class today, you're going to get it another time, maybe about 2 months again, when we finish using the mannequin, when we finish braiding the mannequin. I'm going to show you the example again. Let's say, for instance, this is the hair we just plaited in full. Most of the clients, they don't want their hair braided up to that to dip in hot water. They only want the tips. And you find it very difficult to do it. What you're going to do is that get a rubber band. This is a rubber band. You just get a tiny rubber band to be on the safer side. Go ahead and secure that hair to where you want it to stop. To where you want it to stop like this. If you want the hot water to start from here, secure it, then you start braiding from here. If you want it to start all the way from here, most people want it from here, you start from here. And if they want it halfway, start from halfway. Yeah, that is what I'm trying to explain to you. Do you understand what I just said? If you understand what I said, please put it on the comment section, please. Put it on the comment section. Now, this is one way you can dip and conclude the hair in hot water. This is one way. If you know you understand, put it in the comment section. No, ma. Okay. Who is that person that said no? User's name. Smart girl. Oh, smart girl. Tell me what you don't understand about it. Let me know. Tell me what you don't understand, smart girl. Let me explain. Now, what we are doing today is putting our braids in hot water. The first one we are doing now is when you finish braiding all your hair and you want to put it in coils, like the spiral coils, you're going to plait it, take it in bulk like this, plait it in, put it in another braid, tight braid like that. Then you dip it in hot water. Now, when I'm doing that, I started all the way from here because most people want it all the way from here. That is what is in vogue now. most of the hair I did. They want it all the way from the top. But then if you have a client that don't want it all the way from the top, they only want it from the tips, what you're going to do, because you're a beginner, you don't want to make that mistake of braiding above what they want. Take a rubber band or a thread and just tie it where you're going to start do it from. Then you just go ahead and braid the tip. So let's go ahead and do this now. Explain that. So now let me braid this. We're going to dip this one in hot water. Then the next one we're going to do, I'm going to use a binding roller. I'll show you that. So let's go ahead and finish this one up. If you're joining me for the first time, you're highly welcome. Please go ahead and share the video, like the videos, let more people come into the class. Thank you so much. God bless you for all that, for doing all that. So now you go ahead. Now I'm going to be taking it all the way from here. You just go ahead and start plaiting. Put it in plaits. You see? Put it in plaits. Make sure it's tight when you're doing this one. Make sure it's tight. When it's tight, your coils is going to be very, it will stay longer. Good afternoon, Ifabuchi. How are you? Let's share the video, please. Share the video. Let's go ahead. Look at this one. Even my other account now, the like is even more. Please go ahead and tap. The more we tap, it's going to bring more people in. Thank you so much for joining, and God bless you. Thank you so much for supporting the live. Go ahead, share the videos, like the video. Let's bring in more people, because this one I'm doing, we're not going to meet it again until another 8 weeks. Another 8 weeks, I'm going to show it live here. You can only watch it on the videos. But then with this live, because we need to fully braid all the mannequins again when we're doing training, I have an appointment. Oh, okay. Are you going now, or you're coming now? Are you come back? Ifabuchi, have you gone, or you're still going to your appointment? Which of the above? So now we have this one. I'm going to just put the kettle on a little bit. Yes, let the kettle be going on. Look at it. Can everybody see it? You plait it like this. When you plait it, before you put before you put this into the hot water, please make sure you have a towel. Can you see what I've just? I'm there already. Okay. So now what you're going to do? Look at the towel. You grab 2 towels. You need 2 towels to put a client's hair in the hot water. This is a towel I'll use in covering. Take your towel. Don't forget to do that. Cover the client's body. I have a clip here. For those that they feel that this thing is not stable, you go ahead and use the hair clip and hold it to the front like that. If you're doing it for a child, make sure somebody is there holding it, or if you know that child, let me share more than before I go. Oh, thank you so much, Ifabuchi. God bless you. Thank you so much. Tap. Ifabuchi, please, tap. The more we tap, because our tapping has not even gone anywhere, so that will bring other people in. Let's go ahead and tap, because I'm not seeing the icon. Let's tap and bring more people in. The more we tap, the more it's going to take it to the For You page. God bless you all for doing that. So now, this is it now. Always remember to put, I think this one is very high. Let me bring this one down a little bit so that they can see it. Is it very clear now on this account? I think it's very visible now. You can see everything I'm doing. So now, when you have the client, always put a towel around. You have 2 towels ready. This is the first towel to cover their neck. You don't want hot water to spill on somebody's body. I know they paid you for the hair, but don't get yourself into trouble, because it won't be nice. So if you're having a child, to put a child that you know they are not grown enough to put their hot water, please, if you have somebody to support you, let them hold that child. Don't pour hot water on somebody's body, please. Make sure you cover them with a towel. That's the first one. Then you have another towel to damp the hair. So now our hot water is ready. And the first one we did, this one is just to put, the first one is to plait the hair all through. Then we'll now have a bucket. You have a plastic bucket. Like me, I use this one because it's a bit flat. It depends on what you use. I use this because it's a bit flat. Even if the hair is long, I will lay the hair down like this. For instance, look at it. If the hair is long, I'm going to lay the hair down like this. It will all fit in. Then I'll add hot water to it. Then everybody understand what I'm doing. So you add hot water to it. So now we are going to be adding hot water to it. First rule before hot water, use a towel to cover the body of your client or anyone that you're adding doing the hot water with. Then you now go ahead and grab the hot water. When you grab the hot water, you go ahead and pour it. Can everybody see it? You pour the hot water. When you pour the hot water, I'm going to put it on the plug back. Can you see it? It's gone into the hot water. Most times, because you're doing hair, you just put the hair into hot water, use another towel. This is my towel. Look at it. Before you drop it down, look at the way I'm doing it. I'm holding the bucket or whatever you're holding with your left hand. You're holding your towel with your right hand. Bring your towel under the hair like this. Look at it. As you're moving your bucket or your plastic, you're using your towel to support the hair. Don't drop hot water on somebody's body, please. Do not drop hot water on somebody's body. This is very, very important. You might not think it's important. I know, please. Tata, are you okay? Tata, are you okay? Do you have any question, Tata? Don't drop hot water on anybody, please. Don't drop hot water on anybody. You just have to be careful when you're doing the hot water. You gradually damp the hair. Look at it. When you damp the hair, I'm just going to leave it for some time. Do you know the reason? Because thank you for sharing this technique. Yes, I'm sharing the technique so that you understand it, because that is the most dangerous part of it. If you pour somebody hot water, the money they paid for your hair, you won't be able. And if you don't have license, most people, they are doing hair, but they don't have license, they don't have insurance. If you want to go into fully as a hair, you need insurance for it. That one will come to it on another day. So before you get into trouble, do the normal procedure. Be careful. There's towel at the back of the client. That is why I'm putting towel. If you know the towel is going to be going off, get a clip like this. Look at the clip. Use the clip to hold on to the towel, even if it's with a client. Because most of the clients, you tell them, hold the towel, hold down the towel. They are not ready to hold down the towel. Before you know it, they are on the phone. Most people are doing hair, they are holding their phone, and you are there doing their hair because they paid you. You just ask them, please, can you hold your towel? Can you hold your towel? The towel is dropping. So be on the safer side with those kind of people. Take your clip like this. Hold on to the towel in front of them. You know that the clip is secured. Then you now start the process of doing the hot water. So we've done this one first. The first thing we did was tap. Thank you so much, and share the video. God bless you all. This is the class we're having today, but then because before we can have this class section again, it's going to be another 8 weeks. By the time I take this hair off, we'll start using our mannequin for trainings until we fully braid the hair again. That's when we'll come out to do this section again. So now we have done this section. Tap the videos. Tap. Thank you so much. This is this first set. Let's leave it to dry a bit. Then the next one we are going to do. Okay, no problem. Thank you so much, Ifabuchi. God bless you. Maybe we'll be here until you're back, or maybe later. Don't worry. Thank you for your concern and assistance. God bless you for that. Thank you. Let's other people take over, please. Start tapping. Don't let us lose this thing. Tap. It's going to help us. Thank you so much. So the next one we are going to do on this one is, for instance, the clients don't want it plaited like this. I'm going to show you the result of all these things when we'll finish. Then this one, I'm just allowing to dry. That's why we are doing this section by section. So the next one we are going to do, let's say the client wants it twisted. I'm going to twist this. I'm going to do 3 twists on this one. Let's say the client wants it twisted. This is how you're going to go about it. Where's my other clip? Let me get the other clip to clip this here. So you want to end the tip of your brace and they want it in twist. So what you're going to do, you're going to grab the sections of the hair like this, not because you don't want to take it one after the other. It's going to take your time. So all you are going to do as a beginner, I've said it before, if you don't want the twist to continue from all the top, you only want it at the tip, take your rubber band. All this procedure is just for us to understand what we're doing. Take your rubber band like this. I'm going to even do it in front of you because now I want the twist to start from here. I don't want it to start all the way from the top. So I'm going to take my rubber band now. Hold on to this. When I hold on to this, the twist is going to start from here. So now you're going to twist this hair. You're going to split it into 2. Go ahead and start twisting it like this. Let's move it so that everybody can see it. You see, when you're twisting, at least make it a bit tight, because the twist, you're going to see the result of it. It's going to come out in twist. This is the second one you're doing now. Tap the video, please. Like the videos and share. Please, that's the only thing you can do for me. Now I'm busy. I cannot do this part for myself. This is only thing you can do on the live for me while I'm standing teaching. Please go ahead and tap and share the videos, please. Tap, 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 tap. If I can do it myself, I will just be doing it, because that is what we need to, for other people to come in. Now I'm here teaching. Please do your own and I'll do mine, please. Thank you so much, and God bless you for that. Thank you so much. Tap the video, share the videos. Tap, tap, and share the videos. So you go ahead and twist this. Do you see the way I did it? I added a rubber band here because I don't want to go beyond. So when I'm adding it in hot water, I'm going to put it from here down. You're going to find out that it's not going to touch this part of the hair. Thank you so much for liking the video. Thank you so much for sharing the video. Thank you. God bless you. So let me go ahead and finish the twist of this. Then we're going to dip it in hot water. So when we dip it in hot water, we'll go ahead and do the next one. If you miss this class now, you're going to get it in the video. I'm going to send the clips, but if you don't, you can see it live when I'm doing it, because sometimes the clips I'm going to be getting might not be fully what we are doing in full, but we are watching it. See, and now let me tell you a trick. If you're twisting hair, to end the twist, in order for it not to lose, change the remaining one into plait. Look at it. Change the remaining one into plait to secure it. Let me show you. Change it as if you're plaiting it. After twisting, when it comes to the end of the twist, change it into plait. It is going to secure the hair. You don't need to be tying it. Look at it. Now it's just staying on its own. Can everybody see it? I twisted this. When I come to the tip, I change it into a plait so that it will stay. It's not going to unravel. But if you don't change it into a plait, it will start coming off. Let's go ahead and do this, because as the portion of this is, we're going to do about 3 of it. Then that's it. I will dip it into hot water. These sections I'm teaching you, thank you, man, you're welcome. These sections I'm teaching you, all you have to do, you're not going to section the hair into 5 like this. If somebody wants the mark twisted like this, you're going to do all the hair twists. You're going to twist all the braids twist to end the hair. If they want it plaited like this, you're going to plait all the braids like this after you finish up your braid. More grace, man. Thank you so much. Please, thank you so much. Keep tapping. Oh, let's bring other people in. Thank you so much, Majis. You're welcome. So now let's go ahead. I'm going to do the same thing I did here. Please, if you're just joining me, you're welcome. Tap, 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 and God bless you all. I've put the link of the mannequins under there. If you want to purchase your mannequin for training, go ahead and do that at this point. Go ahead. Let me change it to this one again. Let's pin that one down. I can still pin the stands down in a few minutes. So now this is it. I want my twist to start from here. So as a beginner, please go ahead and use a small rubber band, because among what you're using in training, you already have a rubber band before. Just go ahead. If you don't have rubber band, you can tie it. Always looking good and smart, sister. Oh, thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you. So now I'm going to be twisting this. So we'll twist it. Look at, when you twist it, we're dipping this hair in the water. I'm showing you different ways you're going to be putting hair into hot water to conclude your braids. So it's a class that is very important for you to watch. Go ahead and share the video, like the video. Let's bring more people in. Thank you so much for that, and God bless you. For those that are sharing, for those that are supporting this live today, may God bless you. Before we have this class again, it's going to take us a while, like about 6 to 8 weeks. By the time we fully braid this hair, that is when you see me come out live to do it again. If not, you watch it from the video. So now go ahead and twist this one. I'll twist it. Then after twisting this, we're going to dip it in hot water. Before we finish everything round, then you're going to see the result of everything that we have done. So when you're ending this, go ahead and plait the end of it. When you want to secure your twist, change the end into a plait. Change the tips into a plait. It's going to be secured. Yes, thank you so much. If you're just joining, thank you. You're welcome. So go ahead. You see, the next one we're going to do. Then after doing this next one, we're going to put it in hot water. I'm going to make sure I do all these things in front of you so that you can understand it. Most people are here because this class is a friendly beginners class. Most people can come across this video. They've already known all these things. It's not everybody that knows it. I'm teaching people from the scratch how to do hair. So now everything that has to do with it, I'll let you know everything about it for you to understand it. So now secure it that way. But if you want the twist to start all the way from the top, you don't need to put any rubber band on it. I only want it to start all the way from here. So now that is why I'm putting rubber band. The other one is going to be plait. And another thing I have to tell you, most people, when they want it twisted, Sometimes you don't have to finish the plait up to that. You have to talk to the client what they want first before you start the hair. If they want the twist just like that without you plaiting it to the end, you're going to do your plait up to this, secure it, then you now start doing the twist. Let me take this one and add to this place here. And add to the twist. Then you know that, oh, when you're losing the twist, it's going to be from here to here, the hair is there, and this other part is going to be twist. But I'm only showing you, you can decide to do any styles of it that you want to do, right? Let's twist this one. When you twist this one, I'm going to conclude it. Then we'll dip this one in hot water. I'm going to on the kettle again. Share the video, please. Share the video for other people to come in. Share the video. Share the video and like the video. Thank you so much, and God bless you. So now I'm going to be ending the tip of this one. This is the next one we're going to put in hot water. Can everybody see it? Before you start using your hot water, most people use bucket. Some people use a little bit of plastic. But what I use this. Do you know why I use this flat one? Because when I lay down the hair under it like this, it's going to fit in. The hair is going to fit in like this, straight. That's what I do. So now let's go ahead. This is the water is ready. Then we'll just pour it. You pour the hot water to your twist. When you pour it like that, you just allow it a bit in the hot water. The next thing you're going to do, watch me as I do this one now. Look at, I'm holding my towel now on my right hand. I'm holding my towel on my right hand and I'm using my left hand to hold the plastic while the client is sitting down comfortably with a towel wrapped around their neck. Be safety, do safety measures when you're doing this type. So now I'll take my towel, place it under this place, gradually I start removing the buckets. And the whole water is going to place on top of the towel, not on the client. Then you gradually wrap this one and clean it. This class is very, very important for those that want to learn to braid, for those that have been in this class all this while. Follow this procedure not to get into trouble. Now, I've done it. I'm just going to gradually leave it. There's a towel at the back of the client. Yes. So, I explained to you before you came in, most of the clients, they don't want to help you hold the towel. Gradually use a clip like this to hold your client's towel in front because they are always on their phone. Hold it like this. Make sure it's secured. Now we are going to do the next one. We did the first one as a plait. We do the next one as a twist. This one we are going to do now, we are going to use the bending rollers. These are ways you can end up your braids. We are going to be using the bending rollers. If you have not seen the bending rollers before, this is the bending roller. Please, let's go ahead and tap, share the video. Thank you so much for coming in. Everyone that have joined, God bless you all. Thank you so much. Tap. Let's bring more people in. This is called the bending rollers. They come in different sizes. Sometimes if you want your coils very voluminous, you get a bigger one like this. If you want, they still have tiny ones. Let me show you. If you want your coils to be tiny while you're doing hair, you go ahead and get the tiny one. Because I've used all this one before. They are all very, very slim now. Look at it. Look at these three. The sizes are not this way. We still have some of them that are bigger than this. So the more you roll the hair on top of this, it's going to give you that volume coils that you want. If I put it on top of this one, it's going to give me a smaller coil but tighter. If I put the coils on this one, it's going to give me that tiny coils and it's going to be tight, lasting longer. So the more the tiny of the bending rollers, the more the tighter the coils will look like because it's a bit smaller tight coils. But the more the bigger coils is going to be like volume. There are some that are more than this. It depends on what you want. This is the only 3 sizes I have here. I've not bought the big one because most people, maybe they don't want the bigger one. So we're going to be using this one. We're going to be using this one for our lessons today. So I have several of it. Can you see? So if you're buying, you're going to buy a pack that will be enough for the whole hair. Maybe if you have like 2 packs, I think in packs they come like in 12. If you have like 2 packs that are 24, it should be enough to go round to the hair. Thank you. Keep tapping. Let's bring people in. Let's move this like to 10,000 like, please. Thank you so much. So now the next thing we're going to do, go ahead and section this hair. Now, this is the portion. If you're doing it for your client, I know you're doing it for all the hair. Let's bring this one this way. Then you go ahead. See my bending rollers. This is how you're going to do it. Straighten it. Bring the bending rollers to this point. Look at it. You take about 1 or 2 inches out of it, like this. Place it on top of it straight. When you put it straight like this, you're not going to add hair to this one. Then you go ahead and do this and start rolling it. If you want the coils like very long, you go this way. If you want the coils just bubbled under, you go it on top of it. It's 2 ways. If you want the coils to just remain like in one place, you go this way. But if you want the coils to go further, all what you're going to do, you're holding it this way. Look at it, place it like this. Take your this, go this way. 1. Then you do this. Press this one under. You see the way I'm pressing it? When you press it up, down like this, it's going to hold it. Then you go ahead and do this. You go ahead and do this. You go ahead and do this. That means this coils I'm doing is going to fall. It's going to be a lengthy coils. It's going to, then when you finish it, you go ahead and press it like this. Can you see the first one? It's going to look like this. Then we'll dip it in hot water. I'm going to do the next one. Let's keep tapping, please. This class is a one-off in every 8 weeks. So if you miss it now, you're going to wait until 8 weeks to get this. But then because you're learning how to braid, and as you're going along learning how to braid, you're going to be doing hair. You're going to be concluding the end of your braid. So you need to know it now. Then you take up the next one. This is my bending rollers. You take up the next one. Go ahead and place it like this. Bring it straight like this. When you put it straight like this, then you bend it. There's a rod inside. Most people will be wondering, why is it bending like that? This bending rod that comes with a foam on top of it. There's a rod inside. Immediately you bend it, it stays where you are. Good afternoon, Mama, and good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Mama Sophie. You're welcome. Mommy Sophie, let's go ahead and tap, 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 and watch. I'm going to do the cutting of the extension after we finish this. So stay tuned today. You're going to gain a lot today that we're not doing training, because we'll be doing training all this while. So you go ahead and coil it this way. Coil it. When you finish it to the point, use this one and bend it. Hold on to it. That's the second one. Can everybody see it? Please don't drop only emoji. Tembi, don't drop only. You can type something and put emoji, please, so that they will not get us flagged. There's a lot of rules going on TikTok now, please. When you're writing, love emoji is okay, but you have to write something. Oh, you're good. Then you put love emoji at the end of. Don't just drop only emoji. Don't drop only signs and emoji on its own, please. The system doesn't like it. Before you know it, they will, even you that did it, they will flag you and other people. When you're typing, just do the right thing. Type something before you put any emoji. Yeah, thank you so much for that. So now let's go ahead and split this one again into 2, so that we can be able to have the coils will last longer. So we'll go ahead, take this one. I have up to 6 of these bending rollers. When you put it like this, go ahead and press this one down. Look at it. See your bending rollers. Bring it down. It will hold on to this. Then you now start coiling. If you want the tips of the coil, God bless you, Mom. Yes, something like that. Yeah. Thank you so much. Yes, Nina. Thank you so much. We need to know the rules of this platform then that we're going with. Sometimes they have different, and they change every time. Look at it. It's like this. Then you do the last one. If you know you're just joining us for the first time, you're highly welcome. This is a class where we teach how to braid from the scratch. Even if you don't know how to braid, I'll teach you how to braid from the scratch. Bending rollers is the best to achieve coils. Yes, it's the best, but the thread, you will see the difference now. That is why we are here. Let's watch out. All of us will decide which one is the best. I'm going to do the bending rollers. I'm going to do the thread one. Then we'll compare which one you think is the best, that stays more. No, that's why I'm teaching you several ways to do it. Yes. So now you go ahead. This is the last one. Press it down. Then you go ahead and do this. I've told you before, if you want the coils to come down further, you're going to move it this way. If you want the coils to be on one place, you're going to put all the coils in one place. That means when you dip it into hot water, the hair is going to stay coily or in bulk on one place. Thank you, Ma, for showing me how to. Yes, that's it. Wisdom, Ma. Do I have to tie where the... No, come again. So talk, but come again with that question. Don't be doing half because I can't read it. We are still here. Just type it in a way that we'll understand what you are reading, because I didn't understand. Do I have to tie where? Tie. I didn't understand. Put it in a way that we understand, then we can be able to answer the question. So now this is it. Can everybody see it? We've done this one. This is the bending rollers. Thank you so much. If you're just joining, keep tapping, keep tapping. Then we are going ahead to put this in hot water again. I've told you, when you're doing hot water, always make sure, because if you're joining us for the first time, always have the towel behind the client. Don't be in a rush to do these things, because when hot water pours somebody, it's going to be very, very bad. I'm telling you the truth. You can even take your license out for those that are professionals doing this job. So when you're doing hot water with this, be very, very careful. Be very, very careful to do it. Make sure you have. Thank you so much, and God bless. Let's keep tapping. Let's move the light to 10K. Let's move it to 10K. So the next one is with the bending rollers. When you do it up to this point, you have your towel placed on the client there, or if you're doing it for a child, let another person be there. If you know that that child is not stable, let an adult hold that child for you before you start doing hot water, or anybody around. Thank you so much. So now you're going ahead to do it like this. When you do it this way, you grab your hot water, then now pour it on it. So when you're pouring it, most people, because the heat might be dropping on some of the clients, they will be shaking. What you're going to do is that when you pour hot water like this and you find out that the heat is going, you just blow a little bit like this. The reason is that so that the heat will go off. If you don't do that, most of the heat will the clients will start shaking immediately, and they will distract you. Before you know, the water will just drop on your hand. So when you notice that the heat is too much on the client, just go ahead and blow a breeze like this. For those that have people working with them, they might use something to just blow it off, and you see that to cool down the scalp of the client. But if it's just you working with your client, you make sure that you just give a little bit of blow. That heat will just go off immediately, so that the client will not shake. The heat will not make the client shake, and the water will start dropping. Do you understand? So now this is with the bending rollers. We are going to put it aside. Now, before you can drop it, you'll be holding this bucket or whatever you're using with your left hand. Grab your towel. Don't just drop. Then you bring your towel underneath. You see, gradually remove that one. You see the way it falls on top of the towel, so that hot water will not touch the client, so that the water will not touch the client. You have your two towels, then you damp it very well. This one is good for the beginners. Most people know how to do this that are here already. But then, good afternoon, you're welcome. So now you make sure it's damped and wet, clean, damped and dried a little bit. Then you now drop it. When you drop it, it's going to gradually dry off while you're doing it. If you do it for a client, make sure you do it, leave it for some time. Go ahead, if you finish the hair, tidy up your environment. Before you finish tidy up your environment, the hair will be dry a bit, so that the coils will stay a bit longer. For most people, when I do their hair and it's like this, I will just tell them, I say, come, if you want the coils to stay more longer, you can just go with it. In the morning, you take it off. I'll just gradually cut the tip of the hair. But for some people, they don't mind. They will ask you to remove it because they don't have the time to do all that. Do I have to knot each braid before I coil it? Not really. You don't have to knot the braids, because now look at it. As far as it's not like when I did the twist, I told you that to end up the twist of the band, you can change it into a plait a little bit to secure it so that it won't unravel. Then you dip it into hot water. So we've done this 3 part now. If you're just joining us for the first time, you're highly welcome. Today's class is how to end the tip of your braids in different ways. Now we did the first one, we did it in a plait. We did the second one, we did it in a twist. We did the third one, we did it in bending rollers. This fourth one, we're going to be using the thread. If you don't know what the thread is, look at the thread. Can you see the thread? See the thread. With this one, I'm going to use the thread and I'm going to use the extension as well. For instance, you're doing hair and you don't lay your hand on a thread like this. Don't worry. You can use extension to do it. I will show you. I'm going to use the thread on this, then I'll use the extension on it as well. You can use extension as a thread. Just watch me as I do it. Keep tapping as we go along. Thank you so much for everyone that is tapping. And as you're paying attention, it's going to help. I've clipped the mannequins on here. If you're ready to get your mannequin, go ahead and purchase your mannequin immediately. Thank you so much, and God bless you all. So now let's go ahead and do this section of it. This section of it, we're going to be using the thread to plait it. I'm going to show you how to do with the thread as well. So watch me. When I do it, some of them with the thread, we're going to know the difference between the bending rollers and the thread. Because somebody was saying on the comment section, oh, I prefer the bending rollers than the thread. Oh, when we finish it up, we're going to say the results. Just keep calm and watch what I'm doing. So this is the thread. If you don't know what the thread is, you can get the thread in any hair shop. I have a bunch of it like this, very big. You can get the tiny one if you cannot afford this one. This one is not expensive too, just about 3 quid. So, but if you want to get the small one, you can still go ahead and get the small one. Thank you so much. Hello, Auntie Stacy. How are you? So now this one is the thread. So when you're doing the thread, it depends on where your clients want their coils to start from. I have been active. You may invite them to follow you. Yes, Stacy have been active. You may invite them to follow you. Okay, so if you have we are all here, please, you try and follow each other. Follow the accounts, please. If you know you want to, you just follow the account. If you know you want to have this skill, you want to learn this skill, because it will give you a notification when you're just coming in. Yes, it will give you a notification. Please, it's a regular thread. Yes, it's just a regular thread. But this one I bought is so good because it's really, when you're fixing hair with this one, when we are doing wave on and you want to sew, this one is really good because it's really, it can't broke when you're using it. Look at how good it is. But then it's any threads that you lay your hands on. So now when you go ahead, you ask the clients. Most of the clients want their coils to be from just here. Then you start from there. Then you start from here. But most of the clients don't mind. They want you to start from here. And some of the hair, if you pick and drop, you have to do it where the client's hair ends. Then you now start using the thread. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Let's keep tapping. Let's keep tapping. Let's keep tapping. Share the video, tap. The more we tap, the more it's going to take it to the For You page and bring more people in to come and watch. Thank you so much. Most people are here, they want to learn, but they don't even know that we're here. So you will do the job for me by sharing, liking. It's going to make other people come in. So now we are going to start from here. So when you are doing the thread, this is the regular thread, and this is the bunch of the thread. Most people will be wondering, where did they get it from? You can just go ahead and get any thread. Any thread can do it. It doesn't matter. Even if it's colored thread, it doesn't matter this time around because you're just going to cut it. You only need it for the hot water. So now we are going to do this. You're going to plait it. Can everybody watch this part? When you plait it, make sure that this end that you're stopping is a bit tight. Only the end. You go like 1, 2, 3, or 4 times and it's tight. When it's tight, the best thing you're going to do now, see my thread. I'm holding the hair with my left hand. Look at it. Go ahead and place your thread like this. See, I'm not plaiting. Did you knot the end? You don't have to knot the end. It's going into hot water, my dear. You don't have to knot the end. If you think you want to knot the end, when you knot the end of it, you'll be seeing the knots in your coils. Most people don't want it. See, when you know that you're putting it in hot water, you don't have to. With this, you don't have to. You see, when it goes in the hot water and it goes out, the coils will come out. If you knot the end of each plait now, when you do it, you will see when you put it in hot water, you're going to see the knots showing. You don't want it like that. You only want your coils to be. What are we doing? We are only adding, I'm showing you the different ways to end your braids. In case your clients say they want the coils, they want it straight, that is what we're doing today. So you go ahead, after tightening up this place, go ahead and hold it. Place your thread on top of it, like you're doing a some gas. It depends on the length of the coils will determine where you place your thread. If you want it like smaller, you place it like that. You just go ahead and do this. Don't plait it too tight, just place it on top of it. Look at it. The only place you plait tight is only this place that is holding it. You go ahead and place it on top of it. And another thing you're going to do, if you want the hair so tight, I was going to show you on the next one I'm going to do. Let me move this mannequin a little bit to that end. So when you place it, let's move it to a little bit so I can be seeing it. So when you put it like this, so when you get it up to the end, You see, I'm giving that gaps. That gaps you're giving, when you push it now, it's going to give you the coils. So let's go ahead now. Look at it now. This is my left hand. I'm holding the tip of the extension with the left hand, and I'm holding my thread with the right hand. What are you going to do? Because you're making the coils, you're going to pull this hair this way. Look at it. Do you see what I'm doing? I'm pulling the hair and it's shrinking. When it's shrinking, that means you did it right. But if you're pulling it and it's not shrinking like this, that means it's too tight. You make it too tight. Can you see how shrinking the hair is now? The number of your, okay, thank you so much. Let's go ahead. Tap, tap, tap. Let's bring more people in. The more we bring people in, the better it is for us. God bless you all for doing that. Let's give cheers to everybody. Let's not make it too dull. Let's make today interesting. Today's class, can you see the way it is? Look at the result. If you didn't get it with the first one, you're going to get it while I'm doing the second one. Do you see it? Did you see it? So let's go ahead and do the other ones. I'm going to show you, after we do this, then I'll use I'm going to use the, what is it called? The extension. In case you don't have thread, you can as well use extension. Oh, where is this one? You can as well go, you know what? Let me get more water into the kettle. Please be tapping. Let's get more water into the kettle. I'm going to get more and I'll throw this one away. Give me just 1 minute so that we'll have enough water to put it in the hot in the kettle. Please. Tap, 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 please. Tap. Thank you so much and God bless you. Okay, so that we'll have enough water. I'm going to plug it. While it's boiling, we're doing other things. So now we're going to grab another thread. If you're joining us again for the first time, you're welcome. Follow the accounts. Follow the accounts. Normally on this live, what we do, we teach braids and the method to get into braiding. Now we have finished our braiding. Thank you so much and God bless you. Now we have finished all the braiding. I'm going to be showing you how you can end the tips of your braiding. How you can end the tips of the braiding. So now look at it. Thank you. So now we started taking it from here. See my thread? I'm using thread. You go ahead and place the thread up here. When you're plaiting the thread, make it tight. Make it really firm. Go like 2 or 3 times here. That's the only place you're going to make the thread very firm. So the next thing you're going to do, you're going to take your thread. Make sure that the thread is long. Don't make a short thread. Make sure that the thread is long. So now you're going to go this way. Look at it. Can you see it? I'm creating that gaps in between. Creating the gaps. Let's keep tapping, please. Let's keep tapping while we're doing this exercise. While we're doing this practicals. Let's keep tapping. You plait it, you give that gaps up to the end of the tip. Only remain only little that you use in holding it. Look at it. Remain a little bit. Remain a little bit that you use in holding it. You now go ahead and hold it. Use your hand to pull it like this. You see? That's how you'll be pulling it. When you pull it, if it's too tight, it's not going to stay. If it's too tight, it's not going to pull. Look at it. You've pulled it already. Can we see it? You've pulled it already. That is it. You now secure it. Make sure you secure the thread. Make sure you secure it. Can you see what I'm doing? That is the next one. So now, somebody was saying on the comment section that she preferred the bendy rollers than the thread. We are going to see the result by the time I finish this hair today. So now let's go ahead and do the next one. This is our thread. So this is how you're going to be portioning it. You're going to take it in portions like this if you want the thread to be. But if you want it too fast, you know you can handle more of it, you go ahead and do it. But let's just take this portion. It's going to be, let's see where we are going to start. Here. So you go ahead and plait this one. This is the only place you're going to plait. This is the only place you're going to plait very tight, like 2 or 3 times. When you do it, you're going to do what? Start doing this. Look at it, like you're plaiting some gaps. Sometimes if you want it very tight, you can roll it, but now let's just do a normal one. You go ahead and plait that gaps. Plait the gaps. Let me pull this one so that we can be able to see it. Plait the gaps. Look at it. When you place the gaps, don't make it too tight. See, I'm plaiting it, but I'm not making it too tight. If you make it too tight, you'll not be able to pull it. All these things we are doing, you're going to try them. If you make it too tight, you'll not be able to pull this hair, right? Look at it. Don't make it too tight. You just go ahead and do this. So the next thing you're going to do, look at it. Remain the little bit of it. Hold it with your left hand. Hold your thread. Then you start pulling. Look at it. I'm pulling it now. Can everybody see it? When you pull it, it starts shrinking. Because of the gaps of the thread is not too tight, it now shrink. Thank you so much, everyone. God bless you. Keep tapping, keep tapping. Then you now go ahead and secure the tip of the hair. Secure the tips of the hair. Now you have watched me. Thank you so much for the gift and everything. Thank you. God bless you. Look at it. We did the third one now. You see this two that is remaining. I'm going to show you. In case you don't have thread, and you're doing hair, you can as well use extension. You can use the extensions that you're using to do this as well to achieve this result. Watch this method. In case you're doing hair, like sometimes me now, I don't even bother to look for thread. I'll just go ahead and use the extension if I'm going to do this, if I'm not using bending rollers. What you do, grab some portion of extension that is a bit lengthy like this. Can everybody see it? Grab a portion of extension that is a bit lengthy like this. Then you go ahead and grab the hair you're going to be working with. Let's split this one into 3 because it's extension. I don't want it to start getting loose into this. So now let's still measure it that way. Take your extension. This is extension. This is not thread. You can use extensions as well. Go ahead and plait this plate. Can everybody see it? If you don't have thread, don't bother yourself, my sister. If you don't have thread, you go ahead and do the same thing. Start plaiting it. Can everybody see it? I'm using extension now to do this one. I'm using extension to do it. It's going to give you the same result. So for me these days, I don't even bother. Anything I lay my hands on, I'll use it to do it. So that is why you have to know a lot of things about this hair. You don't get stranded on the road, never. You look for a thread, you didn't see it. I'm telling you, take the extension that is long there and do it. What you're going to do the same thing. When you pull it, it's going to give you the same result. Can everybody see? When you pull it, it's giving me the same result. Thank you so much. Share the video, like the video. We just stop on this account, please. Can you put like the video, please? Like the video. What am I doing? Go ahead and like the video. Thank you, and share the video. Now you go ahead and secure it. When you secure it, it's going to give you the same results the thread gave to you. Look at it. So if you don't have the thread, don't worry. Use your extension. Use your extension. I'm showing you a lot of tips and tricks that you need to know about doing hair. That is just it. Pure truth about it. It's not diluted with anything. So now let's go ahead and do the next one. So I'm going to be taking this one. This portion of it is going to be, we'll take these other parts. Let's take it not too much, so that it will be able to form it. You go ahead and plait it. This one I'm using now you can either use, sis, you look amazing on your top. Oh, thank you so much. God bless you. Let me see. Doris, thank you very much for that. So now let's go ahead and do this. You go ahead and do the same thing until you finish it. If you're joining me for the first time, you're welcome. Follow the account. When you follow the account, you're going to get notification of when we come live. Normally I come live 12 p.m. UK time to 2 p.m. UK time, Monday to Friday. Yes. So now today we are supposed to be doing our training normally, but now we finished plaiting all this hair. The next thing is to show you how to end your braids, how to end the tips of your braids, So now we're going to secure it. I'm going to do the next one. Either you use the thread or you use the extension. It will give you the same result. is going to give you the same result. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Very soon, we are going to be having a real subscription class where we learn more than braiding. Yes, be prepared if you want to go further. It's not something that, okay, let's do this one. Do this to this point. So we'll go ahead and plait this one. Do the same thing and go ahead. Watch what I'm doing. Good morning, our queen. Thank you so much. God bless you. Caribbean Beauty Lashes. I hope you're learning Caribbean Beauty Lashes. This is how you're going to end your braids when you're doing in them. Different ways. We've done different ways today. We are going to dip this one into hot water. Then the last one we are going to do is that, oh, a client needs their hair straight. Good, thank you. A client needs their hair straight. You're just going ahead. Look at it. Pull it. When you pull it, this is what the result is. Now I'm going to be showing you how you can dip this one into hot water. All these lessons I'm showing you, they are very important when you're doing braids. You need to know them. Very, very important. So now look at it. We've achieved our aim. But then if you want to be on the safer side, just go ahead and snap all this one off a little bit. Don't go too much on it. Use your scissors to remove all these ones a little bit. Don't remove it to the end. When you dip it in hot water, you can now take all these ones off. So the next thing you're going to do, hot water is ready. This is the plastic I use. I use this plastic because in case I lay it down like this, most people know they use smaller bucket, but me, I use something like this because when I put it down, it's going to be wide enough for me to like pour it. Even if the hair is long, it's going to lie on it. It's going to be easier for me. So now let's go straight. If you're joining for the first time, you're welcome. Now I'm going to be pouring the hot water. Let's say, for instance, I'm doing it on the client's hair. Pouring this hot water. Look at the heat. You see that heat? When you're doing it alone, most customers will be complaining. Just pause a little bit and do like this. You just blow the heat off away so it won't be going to their scalp. Then you go ahead and put the remaining one to the hot water. Because if you don't do that, when the heat goes into the scalp of the client, they will start shaking. The panic will be there. Before you know it, you yourself that is holding the hot water, everything will just go ahead and start pouring. Everybody will be confused. So you need to know what you're doing. Help the clients while the clients too will help you. So now this is my towel. Don't just go. You're holding this and you've put it in hot water. Go ahead and bring this towel that you have because you're going to be having two towels. Place it underneath like this. Release it. Go ahead and pull this. You see that I'm the only one doing all these things. I'm being careful and cautious of what I'm doing. Then you go ahead and damp this one. When you damp it, that is just it. Make sure that the hot water is not touching your client. It will get you into trouble. You don't have that money to pay a lot of money. When they bill you, it's going to be too much. So be careful. I know they paid for the hair, but that amount they pay for the hair, be careful as a braider when you're doing hair. Very, very careful. So now that we've damped it, if you're doing anything at that point, maybe you finish putting them in hot water, go ahead and secure the area where you are. Allow the hair to just dry a little bit. Give it just a little bit. Most people, when they are doing this, they put conditioner into it. For me, I don't. I'll tell you what I do. If you want to follow my way, follow. If you want to follow the other way of other people, it's okay. But what I do is what I will tell you. What I do is that when I finish putting it in hot water like this, the end result, I'm not going to put mousse on it. I'll bring out mousse. I hope I still have some there. I'll show you what the product I'm going to add. So now when you do this point like this, just leave it a bit, allow it to dry. So this is the next one. I'm going to show you. This last one we are doing here is that a client will just come to you that, okay, I don't want coils on my hair. I want it straight. When they want it straight, they want it straight. Don't force them to do coils. So now, but if you're doing straight, it's because we use this hair as practicals. When you're doing straight, please don't allow your braids to be like this. You have to braid it to the tip. Braid it almost to the tip. All you're going to be seeing when you're doing straight is just a little bit, tiny. But because we use this hair as practical, we don't end the tips up. I'm going to show you straight away how it's going to look. But this one is just straight. The clients don't want it coily. The clients want it straight. All you have to do is you go ahead and bring this one to the tip like this. Get your bucket. You see the reason why I used to have this my long bucket. When I play my bowl like this, when I place it on top of it like this, it's going to fall down into the pan. Then I'll go ahead and do what? Pour this hot water from here. So, but then remember what I told you. If the client is having heat, blow it. Most people, when they are doing hair in Africa, you see they have apprentices, people that are there. You see somebody using a fan, fanning the hair already. Because it's only you doing it. You don't have to wait for somebody to come and fan it for you. You just go ahead and blow it a bit to release the heat from the scalp of the client. So when it's like this, go ahead and grab your towel. This portion of it that they need it very straight. This is my towel. Then you go ahead and bring it underneath like this. Let it fall on top of the towel. Yes, right. So when it falls on top of the towel, if I'm doing straight, what I do is I just go ahead straight away and pull this hair. What I do is I pull this hair like this. You hold it and pull it. The more you pull it, the more it's going to make it straight. Can everybody see the way I'm drying this one? Can you see the way I dry this hair? I didn't come and be damping this hair. I only go ahead, hold it like this and pull it straight. What it does, when the hot water is there, it makes it now go very, very straight. Can you see it? When you just do it, when you pull it that way with the towel, it makes it go straight. And if you find out that, oh, you've done it and the straightness is not coming up, you can repeat it again. Like the tips of this line. Oh, I want it more straight. What will I do? Go ahead and still dip it in hot water. Do you know that when you want to remove a coils, hot water will remove the coils? When you want to straighten the hair, hot water can straighten the hair. It's two things. When you want, for instance, let's straighten it a bit. Make it straight. So that is what you end up. Then when you're cutting, when you have it like this for a straight one, don't go ahead and cut your hair like this. Except the person wants it in bob. Don't put your scissors up like this. If you put your scissors up like this, you're going to cut it. The hair will start unraveling immediately. But then if you want to cut it, what you have to do is just do this. Take a little bit off. You see the way I cut it? So that when it stays, it's not going to start losing. If you cut it straight like this, pam, before you know it, where the tips of the hair end up, you start losing. But if the client wants it like that, yes, then you dip it into hot water, cut it. I think you're going to dip it in hot water again for it to stay so that it won't unravel. That is it. So now, I'm going to move this hot water on one side. I know I'm the only one here. I don't want to be tempted to go and put my leg inside the hot water. So pull those ones away all the time. So now we have done the different ways you can do this. So let's now go ahead and open them and see the result of what we have done. If you're joining us in this class for the first time, you're highly welcome. If you have not followed the account, what are you waiting for? Follow the account because this is what we do here all the time. Now, we do here all the time to break online for free. But if you want to advance, I have more classes coming up for you to get into, to know more about hair and skills if you want to go fully into it. So now that we have done this, what next are we going to do? I'm not going to be cutting this hair straight. I'm going to be using the scissors. I'm back. Oh, you're welcome, Ifabuchi. You're welcome. Thank you so much. God bless you. Let's go ahead and tap, tap, tap. Keep tapping. So you just go ahead and snap this hair. Do your scissors like this, I beg. When you cut it straight like this, no. It will make the hair loosen. Don't do that. So now you just take a little bit off. All you have to do is that most people, when you do this, if the client wants the hair to last very long and the coils, and they are ready to go home with it, when you plait it like this, leave it. If you're doing it for your daughter or something, you might even lose it the next morning. It will dry on its own gently, very, very well. The coils will stay longer. But then if you know, oh, you're working with time and the client is there, you just gradually let it dry a bit, or he wants to go home with it, they can do it at home. The next step you're going to do, you take your this thing, gradually lose this hair when you're losing it. You see the way I'm putting my tail comb on it? So that coils will remain. You see, when you get to gradually take the tips off, you see, you want that coils to be there. You want it to be there. You don't want it to scatter. You don't want it to unravel. So you do it bits gradually, you see. Then now you can just take your hands and start doing it in a gradual process. Let me go this way. I don't want it to scatter. The coils will just remain. Use your hand to pull it gradually. So these are the ways. This first one is plaiting the hair together. If you were not here when we did it, when you finish your plait, the next thing you're going to do, Pack a hair in bunch like that, plait it together. This is the result it's going to give you. I'm going to show you now. Let me just gradually lose it. Then we're going to see the result of what we have done. When we finish this, if we still have time, I'm going to show you how to cut your extension. How to cut your extension. Let's remove this one. So this part of the lesson is very, very important. You might be thinking it's not important. It's very, very important. Very, very important. These are the things you need to know about braiding. Okay, when I finish the hair, when I know how to install the braid, what next? This is the next thing. So when you finish the braid, a client said, oh, I want it straight. You don't have to think twice. What are you going to do? You just know what to do. Do you want the tips coily? Do you want it twisted? Do you want it put on the bending rollers? Do you want me to use threads to do it? You ask. When they say yes, you won't think twice to do it. Go ahead and tap on this account. Don't make the account very no. Go ahead, share the video, tap. I've already put this thing on the screen. Maybe tomorrow I'll be coming with this account so that we can get our stuff. I'll be coming along with this account where we can purchase our material for training. While I'm talking, just introducing people, getting more people into our class. I'm going to connect this thing into that. Then we'll just do our products. People will purchase their stuff. Then next week, we'll now start our main class again. By then, I need to take all this one off. Can everybody see it? Let me bring this head off. Sorry. This is the result of this. This is the result of putting it into coils like this. Plaiting. This is what you get as a result. If this is what you want, or if this is what your client is asking for, this is the result you're going to get. Because most people, when they see the coils, they don't know how they achieve it. This is how you achieve these coils. Very good. So we'll put it aside. That is why I decided to do them in different ways. This is for the coils. Then we're going to take the twist. I'm going to take this twist. This next one we did was, when you finish it, I twisted it. So next thing you're going to do, go ahead and take your rubber band off. Take your rubber band off before you remove the twist. Because if you don't take your rubber band off, in the process of taking the twist off, it might scatter your braids. So take the rubber band off. The reason why we use rubber band is because as a beginner, you just stop. Nice one, man. Okay, thank you. You're welcome. You just know where to stop. Then when you're taking off your braid, always snap it off. Like with the straight scissors like this. Don't make it straight. Slant it. A slant cut. Give it a slant cut. Then when you do that, you're going to gradually take your twist off. This is the twist part of it. You're going to take it off. You know the tip of the twist. This is how we ended it. So gradually take the tip of the twist off. When you take it off, then you remove your twist. You see? How to end your twist is that you use a plait to end your twist. How to end your plait, you use twist to end your plait. Most people might not understand what I just said, but most people will understand. So let's go ahead and take the twist off. This is twisting the hair. This twist used to be very, very nice. Very, very beautiful. If you want the twist to appear more, you just braid your hair up to the point whereby the twist will just be just on the hair on its own. Let me take this one off. If you're joining, you're welcome. If you're new here, you're welcome to the class. This is what we do here. But today's class is a special class whereby I'm teaching you different ways of how you can end your plaits, your braids then, the result of it, because all this one contributes to your handwork. When you do it, oh, this hair is looking nice. Who did this hair for you? Because if the person have chosen what they want and you'll be able to achieve it. That is what it is. Let's go ahead and tap 20K. Let's move it to 30. Move it to 30. I'm going to separate this. Let's take it off first. Then you just use your hand gradually to separate the twist. I like this twist. There's one time I did it for my daughter. Very beautiful hair. You just leave the twist on its own like that. Plait it down. Then you twist it. Then we see the result of this one too. If it's something that you opt for, look at it. You see, gradually remove your twist like this. Don't make it, because when you rush it into it, it's going to scatter your coils. You see the coils the way it's gradually, take it off gradually. You see? Then you remove it. Make sure that the thing is looking nice. I'm going to show you the result of this. This is twisting the tips of your hair. If a client wants it like that, If your daughter wants it like that, those that are here that are doing for the daughter, please try this different method to them, especially when your daughter gets into high school. The primary school ones, they will prefer the coils, but the high schoolers ones, they want you to do different things for them. This is the result of the twist. Look at it. This is the result of the plait. They're almost close to each other, but then there's still a difference, a slight difference. Can you see it? That is why I choose to do two of them at the back, for you to see the difference. So now we are going to be removing the bending rollers. If you're here for the first time, you're highly welcome. What we are doing today is dipping the head. Keep tapping, keep tapping. If you have not followed the account, what are you waiting for? Follow the account. If you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe to the account. Thank you so much, and God bless you for that. Let's give this chance to everybody. And if you have not purchased your mannequin hair, training head, and you're on this shop where I had the TikTok affiliate, go ahead and do yours. But tomorrow, I'm going to be coming out on this account. That is where we're going to do some teachings tomorrow, general teachings on that account. Then we'll go ahead and buy. I'm not going to come on this other account. I'm just going to link my other account to this place. Thank you so much, and God bless you for that. Good morning. Thank you so much. So now let's remove our bending rollers. Go ahead. The best thing is that you might start from the top like this. Look at it. It's like this. Raise that top that you bend. I love watching you and learning new things. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much, Christas. God bless you. So you go ahead and do this. You always learn new things when you come into this class. It's always a new thing. You gradually remove your bending rollers. We are going to give the judgment today because somebody already said on the comment section, using the bending rollers is the best coil so far. And with the thread, we are going to say which one is the best among it. Just hold on. That's why I did it close to each other. When we did the plait and the twist, I did it close to each other. Then this bending rollers is here. Let's move this one apart. This one is for the... Then you go ahead, take this one. Remove it, start from here, start from the top. Then you roll it down, roll it out. When you're doing it, you roll it in. When you're taking it out, you roll it out. When we first of all roll it, we rolled it in. Now, when we're taking it out, we rolled it out. It's two ways. So now just go ahead and cut this one a little bit. We don't need that tip. Then you go next again, bring this one up. When we did it, we rolled it in. When you're coming it out, you roll it out. Look at it. Roll it out. Then you just gradually take the tips off. See the beauty of the hair. You can do this as well. Yes, roll it out. Open this one, roll it out. This is the coils from the bending rollers. We are going to say which one you prefer best when we take the other one off with the thread. That's the coils for the bending rollers. We've already finished this one. So this is the result of the bending rollers. Can everybody see it? This is the result the bending rollers is going to give you. If you want to gradually take it off, you can now take it off gradually. This is with hot water, right? Yes, you have to use hot water now. You think you can coil it without hot water? It's only your own hair that you can just coil overnight and you get these coils with bending rollers. So if you're using any extension, you need to dip it in hot water. It's that hot water that will help you to get the coils out. If it's your natural hair, you can put bending rollers on your natural hair, sleep with it or carry it. When you remove it, it's drying on its own, you get that coils. But if it's this, you're going to put it in hot water. You're going to definitely put it in hot water. Yes. So now that one is explained. This is with the bending rollers. Let's remove the thread now and see which one you prefer from both of them. Somebody said on the comment section today that, oh, this is the bending rollers give the best coils. So let's check this one out. Now, when we are doing this one, I use 3 for the thread. Then we use 3 for extensions. It doesn't make any difference, but I'm only teaching you that in case you don't have thread to do it, you can as well use extension to achieve your goal. You just go ahead and snap this one off. Look at the tip. When you snap it up, it's going to loosen. Take that thread off. Take the thread off. You gradually take your thread off. You're going to tell me, I asked before, do you use thread? I asked before. This is the thread one now. Are you just coming? Chika Wado space. Are you just coming in? Because normally when we just started, I explained everything from the beginning. This one, I sectioned the hair into 5 groups, which this one is the bending rollers, the other one is with the twist, the first one is with the plait, and this one is with the thread, right? And the other one is with having it straight. So these are the ways you use in ending up your hair. There are new ones that are coming out now. Those ones will be complicated for you. Let's just start with this one. Yes, just coming in. Okay, just pay attention. If the video clips comes out, I'm going to send it. You can watch them from the video, the areas that you didn't get. So now, let's go ahead. I've taken that one off. You take your scissors, go ahead and cut this one. Just cut the tips off like this. When you cut it up, it's going to open. Then you take out the thread. Tap, tap, tap on this account. If you're watching from this account, go ahead and tap, tap, tap. Go ahead and tap and bring more people in. Let the place be visible, please. Let somebody volunteer. There must be a volunteer because this one, the tapping is not even moving at all. I'm not seeing a red icon again. I use the thread, but I think I am loving the rollers more. Okay, don't worry. We are going to see the result. That's why I'm giving you different ways you can do it. Different ways you can do it. That is what we are showing here, so that you can be able to know what you're going to do when you're taking it, using them. You use different ways. If you have the bending rollers, go ahead. If you don't have the bending rollers and somebody needs coils, my dear, you will still achieve it. Don't say because you don't have the bending rollers, you're not going to do it. Always think very fast and think ahead. That is what I used to say when I'm teaching in this class. Don't let anything discourage you. I don't have this and I won't do it. It's a lie. You always look for alternative options, the way you're going to do your thing and it's going to stand out. So let's go ahead and take this one off. This is the 3. I did about 3 of them with thread. Then these other ones you're seeing here, we did it with what is it called? Extension. If you don't have thread, you can do extensions as well. You can use extension as the thread. We use this one for extension. Look at this. This one we use the extension to do this one. You go ahead and take this one off. You gradually take it off. See the extension here. You take it off. Then you drop it. Then this one, the last one, let's cut it. So if you're joining and you've not followed the account, I don't know what you're waiting for. Follow the account if you want to learn skills. Yes, go ahead. Tap, tap, tap. They are so beautiful. Nice job. Yeah, thank you so much. Yes, that is why I'm here. You know, when you're teaching, you know how to install extension now. You know how to part. When we're starting the hair from the beginning, I'm still going to show you how to part the hair. So everything is complete that you've known on this braid. If you want to go into business for it, you don't have to wait. Let's go ahead. This is the one that we use with thread. Then this is the one that we use with bending rollers. I'm going to use my hand to separate them a bit. Let's give a result of it. Which one you prefer? The thread method look nice. Okay, everybody will vote because somebody already said it in the comment section. The best bending rollers is the best coil so far. Now this is the bending rollers and this is the thread. This is the bending rollers. They all look nice, but my own intake here is that I have to teach you several ways to achieve all these things so that you will not stay there and say, oh, I don't know how to do this one. That is why we are here. So you go ahead and remove the thread. You see the thread, there's a slight difference between them. You see, especially for children, when you're doing it, use the thread. For big girls, you use the bending rollers. Look at the thread. The threads, which one do you people want to choose from it? Let me bring this one. I'm not going to lift it up with this. Thread. Look at the thread. Look at the bending rollers. See the thread coils. These thread coils will stay longer. Look at the bending rollers. You can use the bending rollers for the big girls. You can use the thread for the small girl. You can use the thread for anybody anyway. As far as look at it. Beautiful. Very, very beautiful. So this is the result of what we are getting today. So this one, if you're just joining, let me show you all we have done today. 5 different ways. If I want to keep length on the bending roller, use the rollers. Yes, even with the bending rollers, you can keep length, you can keep it short like that. I told you before I started. If you want to keep it short on the bending rollers, you roll it on each other. If you want to keep length on the bending rollers, you keep rolling it out on the bending rollers. Can you understand? So you can get different results. I explained it before I started. I said, if you don't want the coils to be lengthy like this and you want it short on the bending roller, put it on each other. I think thread one coil than bending rollers. Yes, okay. So now this is the thread. This one is plaiting it together. That's the result to this. This one is the twist. This is twisting. This is the twisting part. That is it. This one is the bending rollers. The result to the bending rollers. That is it. Then this one is the results to the thread. Beautiful. So this one that we have last is when a client wants it straight. I didn't forget that. You just make it straight. When you make it straight like that, then you now go ahead. I have my mousse. This is the mousse. I use mousse and spray. I use mousse. I'm not advertising any product here. Just mousse. Go and get mousse. If any product want me to advertise them, let them come and write me. I'm going to do that when I'm doing my classes. But for now, this one. This is mousse. You understand? So the mousse is like this. You have to shake the mousse. Shake it. When you shake it, it's like this. If you're seeing it for the first time, just go on the mousse on the hair. Don't put too much on the coils yet. You can spray the coils. Can you see what I've done? You just go ahead. I don't want to waste my mousse because these things are expensive. Let me not waste it. But I'm just showing you what the mousse is. Just go and mousse is the spelling of the mousse is M-O-U-S-S-E. M-O-U-S-S-E. You get the mousse. When you use it, the mousse stays. And I have the spray as well. This is the whole spray. What is the purpose of the mousse? Yeah, the purpose of the mousse is just to smoothen the hair and hold the hair. Let's say, for instance, you just did a braid now. The way I put it on the hair now, you notice the difference. The mousse will just make it calm the hair down. If there's anything that is popping out down, you just make it smooth. Even if you have your natural hair showing, excuse me, it's going to make it smoothing it down. Then you now go with the spray. If you want the spray, this is the spray hold. It's called spray hold. Hold spray. Then you now go ahead. Here we need the spray. All this hair that you do coils now, the spray, because it's a whole spray, you just go ahead and spray it like this. It will give that thing more holds to last longer. You see it? Is there any alternative to mousse? You can use the spray if you don't want to use the mousse. If you don't want to use the mousse, most people dip the hair on the conditioner. Most people, while you're putting it in hot water, they put conditioner in the hot water and dip it. Some people wrap the hair in those paper tin and sit under a dryer after they put the mousse. Okay, it depends. If they have the time, you have to pay for all those things now. All those things, all this, most people, you see most of the hair they do like that. If they pay for it, if you pay a lot, you take all your time on it. Somebody will not just come and pay you peanuts, you come and do all those process. Some people, they pay for hair. Most people that pay for hair, you do anything. Sit down in a dryer, have a cup of tea, have wine, have this. You've paid for all those things, so they've calculated all the money. I rather do the conditioner, the smell of the mousse. Okay, too soon. No, the mousse doesn't smell. It's the spray that even smells. The spray smells because most people, if you're allergic to some spray, when you hear it, you can't even stand it. It's the spray that is the worst. Mostly I don't use this spray. Mostly I don't use this spray because sometimes when I spray it at home, when my kids are there, some of them, they don't just like it, the smell. But the mousse doesn't have anything smell. Yeah, most of them are allergic. They're allergic to it. So now with this one, you can spray it. And sometimes when you do the hair, you can just go a little bit outside. If it's not in a salon, just spray it outside so that it will take the air of the spray out from your vicinity a little bit. So now this is just it. I hope everybody understood what we have done. There's still sweet smelling hairspray. Yes, they have different fragrance on it anyway. It depends on what you want. If you go there and smell it and it's what your nose can carry and you just go ahead and buy it. Most of them, the smell is so hot. It's so harsh that even when you perceive it, you don't want to like smell it at all. So it depends on individual. What smells? Some smells will come. You like them. Some of them people will just smell it. They say they don't. It's like perfumes as well. When you go into the shop to get perfume, there are some you just try it on. You say no, this is not my type. Some people will just like that type. So it depends on your nose and it depends on what you can smell and perceive. No, I'm not condemning anything. It depends on what you want. You go for it, smell it, get it if you're comfortable with it. So we've done this so far. This is it. If the clips comes out in a way that I can post it, we have achieved something today. So now we are on 135. Let me quickly show you. I promise I will show you how to cut extension. Or then if you don't, or we can do that, let's do the cutting of extension tomorrow. Then from there, we'll start selling. Let's leave it. So far, we have done this so far. I'm going to bring some people up now. Let's discuss as class and teacher. We'll have the few minutes to discuss for today. Then tomorrow, don't miss the class. So I'm going to show you how to cut extension. Then I'm going to be appearing on this my account. Then I will link this other account into it. There I can show you the products we need, the materials you need for your hair, everything you need. You just click on it and get it. If I tell you crochet pin, you go ahead and get it. Don't miss tomorrow class. If you want your stand, you go ahead and get it. I'm going to be on this my affiliate account tomorrow to make sure and we'll link this account to it so that everything we have. Let's move to this account to 30,000 today. Thank you so much and God bless you. So now I'm going to be sending invitation out. Whatever you want to say, go ahead and come up. Whatever you have achieved today, if you know you have any question, because for us to repeat this hair again, it's going to take us another 8 weeks. From 6 to 8 weeks, when we finish using this mannequin as training, then we'll come up to this again. But for now, we've learned so far. I'll try as much as possible to send the videos of what we have done so that most people that didn't attend the class can be able to see it. If you get it, please mute your account, then you come up. Let's discuss for another 20 minutes to 15 minutes. Answer some questions that need to be asked. Why you're not, most people to type the question is too hard. Just come up if you have the questions, then we can talk about it. I've sent all the video invitation. If you receive it, accept it and come up. So now I'm going to, let me expand my own screen so that we can be seeing what we're doing. Yes, at least a little bit like that. You're all welcome today. If you're joining for the first time, you're just going and you're seeing me for the first time, you're highly welcome. If you're joining me from YouTube, you're welcome. Or you're watching me from there, you're welcome. If you're watching me from TikTok, you're highly welcome. If you're watching me for Facebook, most welcome. Thank you so much. And this other account, you're welcome. Gloria, you're going first. Please mute your account. Let's go accordingly. Glory, is it Gloria? Go ahead and say something, then we'll move it to the next person. Thank you so much, everyone that will be supporting this live. Let's discuss any question on what we have done today. Let me just give it to me. Let me see what I can answer with few minutes. Then we'll come up tomorrow. I'll teach you guys how to cut your extensions and how to pull it. From there, I will show you the head mannequin, the stand, and everything we need for our training. You go ahead and purchase it and be ready for next week. So let's go ahead. Glory, go ahead and say something. Is she there?
Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, speak loud. Increase your volume, please.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, now we can all hear you now. Thank you.
Right, I've been watching you. I just sat here. I'm just twisting my own natural hair, but I love your training and your teeth.
Yes.
Next week, I don't have the rollers. I love the rollers. But I'm going to do that braiding. Oh, that one I braided the coils.
Yes.
So I'm going to try that one. I will also say you can also use foil in place of rollers.
Okay. Yeah, you can use anything. You can use foil. You can use anything. As far as some people use wood, anything you can roll anything on it is okay.
Thank you.
The reason why I use bending rollers is that, the bending rollers has something like this to clip it. It's easier for you. But if you're using that wood, you have to tie it with a thread when you get to that point. For me, if you have that time, it will give you the same result, right? But then this one, bending rollers have iron inside. When you just clip it like this, you don't have to start tying it with anything. Straight, and you start doing your work straight away. So thank you so much. This one goes to Gloria for contributing and for coming up. Let's move straight to Sophia. Sophia, go ahead, Mama.
Hello, good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon, ma. How are you doing?
Thank God, ma.
You're welcome.
Thank you, ma. God bless you for the teaching.
I hope you have learned a lot. Different styles for your daughter's hair to end the coils.
Yes, I learned a lot. But this, I look like the one that you use thread.
Yes.
That one more. I think it's more easier.
You can do anyone you want to do, mommy. All of them are easy. Depends. Like when your children start growing up now, they will tell you they don't want this kind of coils. It's baby coils. Then they will tell you to use rollers, bending rollers for them. So you go ahead, or they will tell you to do twist for them, or they will tell you to just fold, plait the tip and put it in hot water. So anyone, as far as you know how to do all of them, you just go ahead and do it. This is the one. Let me even hold it with rubber band so that we can differentiate it. This is the one we use the thread to do. So all of them are okay, but you need to know them, because they will just come up one day and say, mommy, this is what I want. You will not be thinking, how am I going to do this for you? But if you just sing this once, it's easier for you to just go for it. So let me section all this hair in group the way we did it. Then we can be able to see what we did. This is the bending rollers. I'll put a rubber band to it. So that is the result of us for it. So go ahead and ask thank you so much, Sophia. Is that everything, Sophia? Do you have any other question? Tomorrow.
Yeah, can I ask something about Brazilian wool? Brazilian wool, can you twist it like this?
Yeah, you can, but it's going to give you the result. Is not going to be fully like extension, but it will give you the result of coils as well. It depends on what you did, because some people, if you want a good result for Brazilian wool, you need to brush it out. When you brush it out, sometimes it takes time, that hair. When you brush it out like this and it's smooth like an expression.
Can I brush it like this?
Yes, you can brush it now, but it only takes time. Just brush it. It will smoothen up like this. Yeah. When it's smoothing up like this, if you do it like this, you're going to, when you put it in hot water, it's going to give you almost the result of what extension is giving you.
I don't even know.
But when it comes, because Brazilian wool comes in let me show you how Brazilian wool comes. I have one here. Look at it.
Take it one like this.
Yes, Brazilian wool comes one like this. Yes.
Like this.
So when you now brush all of them together and they look uniform like extension, it will give you the result when you dip it in hot water. But when you leave it one like this and plait it in bulk, it will give you the result, but slightly. We've done it here now, slightly different from the coils. The expression will get you more coils than when it's straight like this. Than you understand me? When you brush the Brazil, go and try it. Take part of the Brazilian wool, brush it, do the coils on it. Then you see the result of it. So tomorrow, you don't miss the class, because you say you want to learn how to cut extension. I'm going to do that tomorrow.
Yes, ma.
Yes, tomorrow we are going to do that. While I'm going to be on that live where you can get your products, mannequin and everything. I'm going to be on that one live. Then I'll connect this account.
I don't know if I have that. I don't know if I can see you for that one tomorrow.
No, you will. No, I will connect. I will link this account to it.
Okay.
You will always see me. I will link this one to that one. I will invite myself into this one.
Okay.
So that one I will be on the screen on that one. You guys, anybody that follow me there on this one will be seeing what we're doing on that account tomorrow.
Okay.
So don't worry. Yes.
Another thing, the link you sent to me yesterday, and I clicked the link. It didn't open for me. I don't know.
Okay, no worries. Tomorrow, I'm going to come live on this account. Then we'll just go ahead and click on it and buy what we want to buy. I'm going to come on this account. You're going to see me on this account. We're going to link on this account tomorrow.
Okay, ma.
Yes. So that is for those that have not seen what the Brazilian wool is. This is Brazilian wool. This is Brazilian wool. Sometimes I still come to class. Maybe tomorrow I'm going to show you different type of extension that will pull extensions. This is Brazilian wool. Most people are confused with the extension. When they see the hair, they say, we don't know what they use in doing this hair. I'm going to show you different type of extension tomorrow. Then we'll now pull it and cut it. From there, we'll be doing our business, like getting our products for our hair tomorrow. So let's give Sophia a clap and cheers for that. The next person will be Millie. Millie Nomo. Millie Nomo, go ahead, please. Is she there? Millie. Is she there? Okay, she's not ready yet. Okay, let's speak to Gucci. Gucci, go ahead and say something.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma. How are you?
I'm fine.
Thank
I
you.
really enjoy watching your live. This is first time.
Oh, it's your first time. Oh, you're welcome.
Yes.
And today we just did the conclusion. Then by next week now we'll be starting our main class where we'll do the method of how you can get into braiding, do your braids. Yeah.
It's nice. I really learn a lot, especially that rollers one. So
yes.
I really learn. I never tried that one before, but I'll try it.
Okay, that's absolutely okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your teaching. I really enjoyed it.
You're welcome, ma. Thank you so much. Let's give Gucci this clap. So go ahead, Millie. Let me see if I can invite people from this side. Invite. If you want to come up on this one, come up, please. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yes. Hello.
Hey, Millie, how are you?
Fine, thank you. Please, and you?
I'm fine, thank you. Thank you for joining the class today. You're welcome.
Today is my first time.
Really? You're welcome to the class. I hope you enjoyed it.
I love it. I love it. It's very good.
Thank you so much.
God bless you.
You're welcome. This is what we do here all the time. Let me accept Jenny. And let me still send some invitation for other people to let's talk. If you have any question this time around, come up and accept the invitation. Send the invitation to everybody. So go ahead. We are hearing you, Millie. Go ahead. Millie, have you finished?
Yes.
Okay, let's give this chair to her. Okay, the next person is Jenny Best.
Hello, good afternoon,
good afternoon, ma. How are you?
Hello, good afternoon.
We can hear you. Good afternoon, ma. Jenny, how are you?
Okay. Oh, we are fine. We bless God.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. Thank you once again.
Yeah.
I would always keep thanking you because every day of the class that I join is always new thing that I am learning.
Yes, you always learn.
It's finishing of the tips.
Exactly.
Wow. I have always wondered on how to do this thread coiling.
Yes.
But I really don't have idea of it. But seeing you doing it today, I say, wow, so this is how it goes.
Yes.
The thread coiling came out very well, very fine.
Very nice.
From your end over here.
Yeah.
It came out very nice.
Wow.
Yeah. And I also love the roller swan. The roller on is also good.
Yes.
But I don't know if I can handle the rollers. But whichever.
It's the bendy rollers. It's very easy. Go and get one.
Okay. I will, ma. I'll get one.
Anyway, all this product I'll be making sure you can get all this product from the affiliate. Maybe come to the class tomorrow, you get those products. Everything that we require for class, you just go ahead and click it and buy it immediately. They will deliver to you.
Okay, thank you very much, ma'am.
You're welcome, very well.
I appreciate your hard work for us.
Thank you. You're welcome, ma. Thank you. Let's give this clap for her. So, is there anyone that wants to come up? Any other suggestion? Did you get any other person? Okay, and hey, this your name. Let me not slaughter it. Oh, okay. Let's start. And David or something. Is it N David? Go ahead and speak, please.
Good evening, Edna. Edna is my name, Edna.
Edna, okay, okay, yeah. You say Edna David. Okay, right. I've seen it now. Thank you so much.
Well, I'm a cook. I'm a cook, but I always watching you when I'm in the kitchen. I'm always watching you when I'm doing your hair. You know? It's nice really meeting you here.
It's a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Always, when I'm in the kitchen cooking, I'm always watching you.
Yeah, thank you so. Yes. From there, you still learn.
God bless you. God bless
You're welcome, ma. Thank you so much, ma. Oh, Mrs. AA, she said I came late. Mama, you didn't come early. Anyway, I'll try and send some of the video if it comes in a full this thing like this on the clip so that you can be able to watch it. Let's give this chairs to Edna David. This one goes to her. So who's next? So let me see, send some of the invitation. Let's see who wants to come up. Let's see whether mommy AA will come up. Is she there? Mommy AA, come up. Come and tell us why you're late. If Abuchi don't want to come up today, what happened? Okay, maybe she's doing her appointment. Oh, good afternoon, ma. I'm sending some of the invitation. Accept it and come up.
Hey, good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon. Go ahead.
Sorry, yesterday I have appointment yesterday at the GP. Today, the same thing.
Oh my
I'm just
God.
coming back now. That is why I don't want to come up.
Oh, no problem, no problem. I hope everything is okay.
Yes, it's for my baby girl.
Okay, that's fine. She's blessed.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, okay.
The hair is very beautiful.
Yeah, so different ways you need to coil hair. Don't just stick on one. Do different things.
I like the thread one.
Yeah, that's the trade one.
And the rollers.
And the rollers one, yes.
Yes,
that's fine.
Both of them are very beautiful.
Okay. Thank you so much, and God bless you for that. Ifabuchi have always been consistent, and go ahead.
You're a blessing to us.
Thank you.
You're a blessing to this generation.
Amen. In Jesus' name.
That is why I love you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I love you too. Thank you so much from my heart. Thank you so much for your support and everyone. Let's give this chest to her. Thank you. And mommy, hey, where have you been? She says she came late. Oh, don't come late for class. You'll be missing. Good afternoon, ma.
Yes, I came late today. I went to somewhere.
Okay, that's fine. No problems. Now, anyway, you still get to know this class in another 8 weeks. When we finish these practicals with the braid again and with the hair, we'll do it again. So more students will see it. Early is not easy. Oh, I came late. Oh my God, don't worry. Early is not easy. Don't worry. Go ahead, mama. Be saying, we can hear you, ma. Mommy, we can hear you. The floor is for you.
Okay, ma. Sorry.
So where did you meet? Where did you meet us doing the hair? Which part did you miss?
I just entered now.
Oh, you just entered. Okay, don't worry. You need to go ahead and watch the videos then. But then, if not, you still have to wait until when we finish the mannequin, then we'll do. But the best thing, go and watch the video, because during the course of our training, you keep doing hair. You need all these things to end the tips of your hair, right? So it's very important. So you go ahead and watch the videos, the full videos. Yeah. You're welcome. Let's give this chest to her, please. Let's see if more people are coming. I'm late, so Funky Lolo. Anyone wants to come up on this account? I've sent invitation. You guys to come up now. And come up on this other account. Come up. Accept the invitation. I'm going to speak to you from here. Accept it. Accept the invitation. Funky Lolo, accept the invitation and come up. Yes. Accept the invitation. Let's speak. Okay, who again? Let's speak to Funky Lolo from this account. Funky, okay. We can hear you, Funky. Are you just coming now? Hello? Release your microphone and talk to us. Can you hear us? Yes, go ahead. You're just coming in now.
Yes.
Okay, no problem. But don't worry. I'm going to send the clips of all these videos. Have you followed me on my other account where we have the trainings?
Yes, I do.
Okay, you're there as well. So no problem. So I'm going to send as much as the clip that I have to do. I'm going to put them out there. Part 1, part 2, part 3, so that we can be able to see what we have done today for those that came late. Yes. So because we're still going to do this again, but not now. Until we start training with this mannequin head and full braided all this hair again. That's when we can practice this again. But for us that have seen it, go ahead and start doing it. While you're doing your braids, go ahead and start using this to end the tip of your braid. If you want it straight,
Madam,
you...
please, I have a question too.
Oh yeah, go ahead, Mama.
Yes, all this practicing, how can we get the video? Is it possible we get the videos?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying now. This is my account now, GraceLawendhair tutorial. Have you followed it?
Yes, I'm following it.
And the videos are there now. Just click on my page. The way you see content video, I send all this video of hair that we're doing. You know that.
Yes, but it's not. It's not from the beginning. There's some video that you sent that is not complete, and we don't know how you started it. We don't know how you finished.
So, but if you want to watch the full video, go and follow me on Facebook or follow me on YouTube.
Okay, what the name on?
It's the same name, GraceLawendhair. Just type GraceLawendhair. You see the full videos. But on TikTok, I can to upload the full videos. My phone cannot take it. It's not as if I don't have the full videos on TikTok. But I like the way TikTok do it and just give me a clip of it. For those that came into the class and at the end of the day they've seen me do it, those clips will just remind them of what we have done. But if you know you want to watch full video, just go and follow me on that account, YouTube or Facebook. There the full videos are. But this one I cannot download the full video on TikTok because my phone cannot download it fully. So the clips, they give me the clips. They give me the clip up to like 10 clips. That's why you see me sometimes when I'm sending the clip, I send part 1, part 2, part 3, part anything just to make sure they come out like that. I really love the way TikTok give me the clips. So that one I send as a clip. But if you want to go and get the full video, go ahead. On my this thing is GraceLawendhair. On my TikTok is GraceLawendhair tutorial. On my Facebook is GraceLawendhair tutorial and lifestyle. You always find me there. Then you just go ahead and watch the videos. Full videos.
Okay, all right.
Do you understand, Funkilolo?
Yes, I do.
Oh, thank you so much and God bless you for that. So now, this will be the end of our class today. I really appreciate everyone for coming to class. We didn't even move it anyway. I'm still waiting for everybody. The day you give me, I don't know how you people will make the arrangement though. You meet me that day, you come in, all our life will go up to 100. Let's beat this track so that we'll start going up and up, please. The more we just stick on, today we are ending on 24,000. Thank you so much for those ones tapping. God bless you. For everybody that is supporting this life, thank you so much. There's a lot of package on this our class. Bit by bit, you get to see more. We're just trying to organize things. You'll be so happy you're in this community. Very soon, all of you will start making money with hair in your community, wherever you are. Just start very soon. Be learning, you start giving your card there, I do hair. Stay at home and be getting your money. Very important. Because when you know all these things, if you're a mother coming, new mother coming and you're living in Europe, there's a time when your children will gather you, you cannot do too much. But if you have a skill, my dear, it will help you to go a long way. Let me tell you. No, you people don't know much about me. You will know much about me very soon. I'll tell you about my stories, how it is. You don't know too much now. You only know me teaching you hair. So as we are going, we'll start building up to ourselves as family. I will give you the hint. You have to learn something. You have to know something. When you have it, it will not affect you while you're bringing your children up. You're working. You're using your time to walk around them. You give appointments when they are not, when you maybe send them to school. Even then, I would used to back my children. I'll just be doing my things around. You will never lack money because nothing will restrain you from anything. You just walk around, give people appointment. This is the time I have appointment. Call me. They'll come. Your children will be playing. You'll be doing your thing. Normal. And be getting your money. That money, they need it for bread. They need it for one thing. Gradually, you see them growing up. Gradually, some people when they come and see my children, like, oh my God, you see this baby of yours? They're all grown. I didn't give them to childminder one day. I didn't say you shouldn't patronize childminder because this Europe, you know how much you earn before you can achieve childminder. It's no play at all because they charge you for each child. If you have 5, you pay for individuals. If you have 6, you pay for individuals. If you have 2, you pay for individuals. You're not paying it like a group. No. It's their own professional, it's their job. So if you know what you want for yourself, please take anything you find across, take it very, very serious and be serious with it. You don't know, this might be the thing that will put food on your table. This might be the thing that will lead you to help you around your family. No, you won't be having problems because women, we need to contribute at times. There are some things the kids will not go to their father, they'll just come to you. Mommy, I want this. You say, maybe you get papa and go. They will not go. It's you they will come to first. If you know that it's something that you can afford, small things, you just go ahead and do it. So don't worry, tomorrow we're going to discuss more. I'm going to be on this side because now our mannequin is full. I'm going to take all this hair off. During this weekend, tomorrow we are just going to do cutting of extensions. We will go ahead and buy our materials for training tomorrow. I'm going to do it on this TikTok affiliate shop. Then at the end of the day, on Monday, I'll try and take this hair off in the weekend. The hair will be free. For those that want to learn how to part the hair and everything, Monday, this hair will be free for training. Then you come along and you're going to learn. Take anything you're doing very serious. Most people, it's hair they want to do. You come here and learn. If it's makeup, go and find one place. So do something for yourself as a woman. It's going to help you. For the young ones coming, be serious. Very, very serious. You can have all your profession, everything you want to have in life. At the end of the day, the children you have will bring you to that level of motherhood. They will bring you to that level that you will still face it. Every one of us face it. Yes, even if you have PhD or the highest degree, when you start having baby, you come down to the point that your child must do their hair, you must pack it. Yes, then you know the importance of it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate everyone for staying up to this point. Thank you so much and God bless you. It's getting to weekend. Everywhere is fast. I hope everybody have organized themselves for the Christmas. There's nothing much, but just try and do one thing or the other for yourself. Thank you and God bless you. Keep practicing.
Thank you, ma. Thank you, ma. God bless you.
Thank you so much. And I'll see you tomorrow by the grace of God. Don't be late. Try your best. Don't be late.
Okay.
Bye everyone. Let me just drop. Hello?
I need your phone number, ma.
Okay, send me a DM now. Send me a DM.
All right, ma.
Send me a DM, then I'll send you, right?
Okay.
Funkilolo, send me a DM, I'll send you. Don't worry. So let me go ahead and gradually disconnect our this is so we won't lose any points that we've already have. So we should try our best here. In fact, I'm going to do more things for this our community to be like we have to assist other people and make sure that things are rolling on this our platform. Disconnect. Thank you everyone who is just joining us, who is watching us from behind. If you want to come in, come in. Do you know how many people that watch you on the For You page? A lot. Most people have started graduated already. Let them be bold and come and show me what they are learning since. So start coming into the class, please. Come into the class to say, oh, this is what I've learned. I've been on the For You page since. Come and show me what you have learned. Thank you. So we'll see and have a blessed afternoon. Wonderful and blessed afternoon. Bye, everyone. Bye. Let me off this one from TikTok. This is my phone sometimes, and it's a new phone. Oh, sometimes it will just be. It's a network anyway. Oh, thank you. Okay, funky. Okay, everyone is gone here. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Here on YouTube, I know you watch my videos at one point. Thank you so much for joining the class. This is what we achieved today, everybody. Thank you, and God bless you all. See you on my next video. If you're here on this account and you want to purchase things tomorrow, in fact, we're going to be on this account tomorrow, right? You're going to be on that account tomorrow. So let's go ahead and switch this off. Bye, everyone, and see you tomorrow. Facebook, thank you so much for everyone.